I'm also a constitutional law scholar. From 1965 to 1920, 35, 40, 55 years. I'm a constitutional law scholar, not a mathematician. So, okay. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I'm not going to stop because you don't like what I'm saying. That's not possible.
Because we work for this. We're for this whole area.
We're private property.
I'm a constitutional law scholar. Okay, let me just tell you. Let me help you guys out. Oh no, I'm just telling you the law.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the actual law.
Okay.
Remember, I'm a constitutional law scholar. This is all he can do. He doesn't have any other skill sets. And when he runs into a constitutional law scholar, he's helpless and powerless. Terry equals immediate detainment unless you're a constitutional law scholar and you can school that cop. I'm broadcasting this message to my thousands of followers on YouTube. I'm a constitutional law scholar. You don't have to be smart. You don't have to be a constitutional law scholar. All the sweatshirts are extra large. Mine on the back of it says constitutional law scholar. Focus on the numbers. Focus on the numbers. You don't have to be a constitutional law scholar. Some people are going to want to say that Chile guy, you know, he may be a constitutional law scholar, but boy, he's not helping by being so mean to cops. Well, last I checked, going to the dungeon never helped. Let me ask you something. So I'm a constitutional law scholar. You see on the back of my shirt, right? I got 20,000 subs. That's what I recommend to people who are not constitutional law scholars. Don't talk to them. You're not a constitutional law scholar. Yes, it is. Who's the constitutional law scholar? Who's the cop? Who teaches con law? This road is closed right now. You know, I'm a constitutional law scholar, but I can't write like this guy can. He can write better than I can. You know, he can write better than me. I mean, I think I probably could. I want to put you in handcuffs. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with that because I don't know you. Dude, I'm a constitutional law scholar. I'm not going to kidnap you and torture you. And as you know, that mask doesn't help anything. So I'm not going to follow a mandate because I'm a constitutional law scholar. And are you a law enforcer or are you campus security?
I'm a police officer.
I'm not going to assault you. I'm a constitutional law scholar. So if you enforce a mandate, I can hold you personally liable. You understand that, right? I'm a constitutional law scholar. Delete laws. I'm for overturning Terry. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I teach civil liberties.
Of a limiting construction from the state court.
Okay, I know that unless you're a constitutional law scholar, you don't understand what they just said here, so let me explain it. I'm a constitutional law scholar. Can I get your badge number? See, while yours says elementary school, mine says constitutional law scholar. You're a clown, dude. I would love for you to meet me at the gym. I'm a constitutional law scholar. A constitutional law scholar. And like I say to people all the time, I didn't know I was a constitutional law scholar until I did enough podcasts with lawyers, and they said, no. You know a lot about constitutional law. You know, I'm a constitutional law scholar. While I may be a constitutional law scholar, if you had asked if I was a constitutional law scholar, now do you see why I tell people I'm a constitutional law scholar? Because they brought on a PhD and they brought on a lawyer, and I schooled them. I took them to school. Are you a student here, sir? I'm not going to answer any questions, sir. I'm a constitutional law scholar.
I see it on your shirt.
And I'm a constitutional law scholar. You know, if it were me, I would turn my camera on. If I wasn't a constitutional law scholar, I would say, you've been exposed. Nothing you're going to do here has validity. That's what I would say. You've been exposed. I'm a 47-year-old man and I'm a constitutional law scholar. You think those guys should be able to be in charge of the law over me? I've been doing this for 20 years. Now you just meet me because I'm a constitutional law scholar and I understand the basis, the fundamental of law. And I'm salty, baby. I'm not just a YouTuber. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I understand the Constitution, the Bill of Rights very well. That's probably where you're going to need some help when you talk to a constitutional law scholar. This gives me time to tell him that I'm a constitutional law scholar and I'll be educating you today. You have to have this handy because unless your shirt says constitutional law scholar on it and you've had face-to-face with these filthy animals on a regular basis, your mouth's going to get dry. I wear this shirt that says constitutional law scholar, and when I get around Bob, I want to take my shirt off and put on a different shirt.
The ticket.
Dude, I'm a
ticket unless you get charged
A speeding ticket.
I have on the back of my shirt, you can't see it, but I'm a constitutional law scholar, case law scholar. And so oh, okay. So my name is Chile DeCastro. I'm an investigative journalist and a constitutional law scholar. And I travel the country and I help people when there's overwhelming police corruption. What happened was I came to Struthers as an investigative journalist and a constitutional law scholar. And the woman here told me, she said, you know, My husband never carried a gun ever.
I got to go with what they,
I know.
what they told me,
But let me give you a little bit, because I am a constitutional law scholar. I call myself a constitutional law scholar. Sitting next to Bobby, I should wear a dunce cap. They said earlier I couldn't come in without showing my ID, and I'm a constitutional law scholar. That is not true. I can go into any publicly funded. You'll see. You heard him earlier. I mean, you guys heard him earlier. This guy's. I'm not a constitutional law scholar. I'm a constitutional junior. I'm a junior. So on the back of my sweatshirt says constitutional law scholar, right? What does that mean? I surround myself with people who also are constitutional law scholars. That people know me because I'm a constitutional law scholar. You see those cameras up there on the telephone poles up there?
Bartender just wants you to leave the premises if you're not going to be.
I'm not leaving the sidewalk.
Let me finish my sentence.
I don't have to let you finish.
my sentence.
I'm the constitutional law scholar.
Are
you
you
wear a
buying
badge.
anything from this
I
establishment?
don't have to answer any of your questions.
Are you buying anything?
I'm not going to answer. I plead the fifth. I don't have to answer you. I'm the constitutional law scholar.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're a dropout from Arizona State University that sold GHB.
It's very comforting to know that a constitutional law scholar has your son's back.
Look, I have constitutional law scholar on my shirt. I'm a constitutional law scholar. Try me, motherfucker. See how it goes for you. You can try that, but I'm a constitutional law scholar. As you guys know, I'm the constitutional law scholar, and I've debunked that. That's not true. No, Bobby Law is not Christ. Bobby Law is a constitutional law scholar, but he is not Christ. He's just a man. He's a mortal man. He believes in Jesus. He worships Jesus. You can't tell me to leave. As a matter of fact, you know you're out of order right now. But you know you're out of order. You know you're out of line. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I'm not just some joke here. I sue lots of cops. I hated cops. Openly hated you for decades. And why I am a constitutional law scholar is because of what you guys did to me.
I hate to hear that.
The reason why I say I'm a constitutional law scholar is because when I first went on TikTok and I started teaching the origins of our country and the philosophies of America, pretty soon after talking to a couple panels of lawyers, they were calling me a constitutional law scholar. You could say that I'm a dumb scholar, but you wouldn't say that I'm not a constitutional law scholar. Oh, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm standing right by my car. You don't tell me what to do. Don't be a dick. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I sue lots of cops. Everything I do grows massively. And I'm a constitutional law scholar. Actually, sir, just so you know, I'm the constitutional law scholar. You're a cop.
Get back on the curb.
Actually, you're going to get yourself in trouble for what you've done. I'm a constitutional law scholar. Be very careful what you do. Be very careful. By the way, I talked to the judge today, and I told the judge up front, I'm a constitutional law scholar. Here's my goals. And the judge had no issue with it at all. He was very happy. I'm a constitutional law scholar, so I've studied the laws around the Constitution. You don't have to be a constitutional law scholar. You can just take this in. I'm a constitutional law scholar.